What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This Sturgeon Falls. Let's fish that. Alright, ladies and gents, normally when I do a video, we go to a specific spot, we spend a couple of hours there, and we either get on some fish or we don't. This video, however, is going to be a bit different. We are doing a bit of camping for a while and going to hit a few different spots, and we're going to start out here at Sturgeon Falls. Maybe we'll get on some fish, maybe not, we'll see. We'll move around and we'll see if we get any fish. This is a very lovely looking spot, excited to do some fishing, so let's get to the fishing.
Play.
Alright, so the wife is on a lovely little smallmouth. Definitely going to be the wife's new PB for a smallmouth. That's a lovely little fish. Got him on a little Ned rig. Nice and easy to get out with the barbless hook. Can you say what a great first catch for this spot.
Birthday gift.
Nice little birthday gift for the wife. It's her birthday today, and she gets a new lovely second cast, lovely little smallmouth. Alright, so while I was quickly getting the scales and everything to weigh it and measure it, it came loose and the wife let it go into the water. But cool catch, we'll try again.
Not quite the same size, but beautiful nonetheless.
This one is a little bit smaller, but lovely colors and patterns on him. Let's get him back to the water. There he goes. This time it's not a little smallmouth bass, this is actually a little walleye. Right, so I just wanted to keep this fish in the water a bit, give him some oxygen so we can have a look at him. This is a little walleye. You can see the spot there on the back of the fin and the white on the tail. Lovely little baby walleye. Went for a little Ned rig. So that's my first fish for today landed. Second species that we got out there, some smallmouth and now a little walleye from Sturgeon Falls. Lovely little fish. Let's get him back to the water. Strong kick, and there he goes. That's my first little smallmouth. Let's get him back to the water. Nice little walleye. Alright, so that's a 16-inch. That's 43 centimeters. Lovely little chunky walleye. Second one for today on the Ned rig. Just want to give him some oxygen. Alright, we're just going to let this guy go. Off he goes. See a little white tip as he swam off. That's bass. Another nice little bass for the wife as well. Not as big as the first one, but fun to get these little fun-sized fish.
Ooh, yo.
Off he goes.
Slippery.
Lovely little fish. And off he goes. Fun, fun.
So everyone is always asking for a catch and cook. Well, sadly you missed it. We caught a marinated cow. So there you go, catch and cook.
Alright, ladies and gents, day 2 of our little adventure, and we had some pretty good luck yesterday with getting some bass at Sturgeon Falls, but it was a bit of a rainy day. Today it's supposed to be a partly cloudy day. For that reason, we're going to do something a bit different. The lake behind me here, this is Nutimik Lake, and we are simply just going to take the canoe out there and go around the lake and see if we can find any structure or any fish. Now we're doing this as a recreational activity, going out on the canoe, but we're not that experienced with finding fish on a boat or anything like that. It's not as simple as just getting out on the lake and you will find fish. There are certain things you need to look for, but the only way we'll figure that out over time is by actually going out there and trying to find some fish. That's what we're going to do today. We'll see if we get anything. Another little smallie, lovely little fish. Let's get him back to the water. There he goes. Once again, little Ned rig. It's been working pretty well for us. We're getting some of this smallmouth bass. Now it's a pike. Yeah. Alright, we get a little pike here in the back of the cove. This is on a little top water. Throwing that around, had 1 or 2 misses from him. Threw back there, finally got him hooked. Now just because we can, we're going to get a measurement on this guy before releasing him. Just want to keep him in the water, keep him oxygenated, then we'll quickly get a measurement on him. Lovely pike, lovely colors, dark stripes there on the tail. Nice toothy big mouth.
70 centimeters. 68 maybe, 69.
That's 68 centimeters, just over 2 foot. 27 inches. Not a massive pike, but decent catch. So a lovely 27-inch pike. We're gonna release him. We don't need to be keeping him. Just want to make sure he's oxygenated and will kick off by himself. Strong kick from him. He's swimming off by himself. He's just going to sit around, get his strength back, and then he'll swim off. I've seen this a few times from pikes where they stick around in one area, they don't immediately swim off. I think they're just regathering their strength. It is weird to me that this one's tail is sticking out of the water, but he'll probably swim off. I'm just going to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't go sideways or anything like that. He hasn't been out of the water too long, so he should be fine. Fish don't always swim off immediately. Sometimes they like to add a little bit of drama by sticking around a bit, but we can no longer see him, so I think we're all good. Yes.
Feisty.
Ja.
Ik weet niet wat van dit nog is.
Het zal zien, hij bloeit zo beetje. Nee. Nee. Hy is net feisty, maar ek hoor hom te kan flip. Alright, ladies and gents, we had a fun time here at Nutimik Campground, but there is one thing I want to point out in this video. Now yes, I'm not just the average fisherman, I do quite a lot of fishing out there, but I do have this feeling that we were kind of lucky with the fish we did get out there. We got on some good fish and it was fun catching the fish, but I also did an hour and a half's fishing in the Whiteshell River. As well as, I think if you're fishing around the little swimming beach area, you might not get as lucky with getting fish. There were certain spots where we could find fish, and certain spots where we had to look around for quite a while before finding any fish. And I think that is the important thing to note from a video like this. It's not just going to a spot and you're guaranteed to find fish. You still kind of need to look for the fish, think about where they will be and where to find them. Now, with that being said, did have fun catching some good fish out there, and we at least got a nice spread of a few different fish species out there. So please do give me a little thumbs up for the fish we did get. Feel free to ask any questions down below in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, consider hitting subscribe, joining my community. Alright guys, but that's going to be this video. I want to thank you for tagging along. And like always, I'll see you next time.